less connected world means a poorer world and fewer opportunities for all. A less connected Singapore means fewer and poorer quality jobs for us. Even in a more protectionist, less connected world, we can still make a living and more. We can build capabilities to play critical roles in global supply chains, to produce high-quality products and services that others value. For example, we make 4 out of the world's top 10 drugs. We are the world's 7th largest exporter of chemicals. Our resilience comes from building networks and diversifying our supply sources and markets. We will never be able to have everything we would possibly need for the next crisis. Indeed, when lockdowns started across the world 3 months ago, many of our supply chains were disrupted, if not broken. Credit goes to the ingenuity and tenacity of our people for keeping us going. Our public and private sectors swung into action, reached out to their networks, opened up new supply lines to bring back essentials like masks, PPE, and test reagents from across the world. Individuals from PSA, SIA, SEX, SP Logistics, NTUC, Singsong, and many more. Without all these unsung heroes, we would not have been able to live our lives as normally as we did in the last few months. Thank you all. Another intangible strength is trust. Singapore is trusted globally. Throughout this crisis, we have also continued to show the world they can trust Singapore. We did not impose export restrictions or nationalize foreign investments. We kept our production lines open for global supply chains, including critical materials for surgical masks. We worked with companies to increase their production so that we could meet Singapore's and the world's needs. And we facilitated the continued flow of essential goods and people through our ports and airports. In uncertain times, our trusted brand counts for even more. Businesses have noticed. When they make their next investments to diversify their global production bases, we will be in the running. Just as how we did not restrict exports during the 1970s oil crisis, that enhanced our credibility later to establish Jurong Island as a global petrochemical hub. Our investors have stood by us through this difficult period. We know the challenges investors face with manpower flows and family reunions. We will work closely with you to overcome the challenges together. We will keep faith with you as you have with us. We will work to stay connected with the world, even as the world threatens to fragment and regress towards protectionism. Despite our size, we can show the way if we have good ideas. We're promoting free trade. Our initial partnerships with Brunei, Chile, and New Zealand eventually grew to become today's CPTPP. Together with New Zealand, we issued a joint ministerial statement to resist export restrictions and uphold global supply chains. From a party of 2, we now have 11 subscriber countries and counting. We are building a network of digital economy partnerships. The partnerships will define the rules for competing and cooperating in the new economy. They will create opportunities for our companies to grow their overseas markets. We have concluded such agreements with Australia, Chile, and New Zealand. More are on the way. Barring unforeseen circumstances, we look forward to signing the RCEP agreement this year. This will cover all 10 ASEAN member states, plus Australia, China, Japan, New Zealand, and South Korea. It will lower the cost of imports for our consumers and exports for our producers. These agreements and other FTAs open up new opportunities for our businesses and will make us a more attractive base for investments to serve the region. This will signal to the world our confidence and determination to press on with regional economic integration. Together with our trade association partners, we will translate these trade agreements into tangible advantages for our companies through platforms like Global Connect and SBF. Second, as we develop our intangible strengths, we will invest in the next generation of infrastructure for Singapore. While others have to tighten their belts, our past prudence gives us the means to continue investing in our future. This way, we will give the next generation a higher starting base, just as how our predecessors did for us. We will press on to build our connectivity infrastructure to reinforce our position as a choice hub for business, finance, trade, and data flows. This is why I'm here today at our port, the heart of our trade connections to the world. Our long-term plans remain sound. They include projects like Changi T5, Tuas Megaport, and submarine cable hubs. Likewise, regional developments like Punggol Digital District, Jurong Lake District, Sungai Kadut Eco District, Greater Southern Waterfront. We will pace the timelines for these projects according to demand. But do not doubt this. We will get them all done. Together, they will create a vibrant and innovative Singapore for our children, full of opportunities, full of life. We will also intensify the efforts to attract the best ideas and talent to compete on our side and complement our strengths. Initiatives like the Global Innovation Alliance connect us with talent hubs across the world. We will make ourselves a more attractive, safe harbor for talent, ideas, and intellectual property to grow more businesses and create better jobs. Competition is intense. Talented people, including our own, can go anywhere. I know many Singaporeans are concerned with foreign competition, but closing ourselves up is not the answer. We cannot escape competing with the world and proving our mettle. We will give our workers the training and support to excel, and we will ensure that the competition is fair. This is the best way to improve the well-being of our people. Finally, beyond investments in intangibles and infrastructure, this government will ensure that every member of Team Singapore shares the benefits of growth. Let me highlight two efforts: digitalization and internationalization.